It's, as I said, it's just a tragic day. It's a tragic day.
Tonight, a shining star gone too soon.
We have paid benefits to 41 families since the program started in 2003.
Having that ability to do that was a great help for me to navigate something we'd never done before and something that we hope we never have to do again.
We try to pay that benefit within 24 to 48 hours so that the family can take care of each other. They can grieve, they can do the things that they need to do.
The firefighter joined the West Peculiar Fire Protection District just a few weeks ago and is survived by a wife and 3 young children.
My first thought was, how am I going to tell my kids? And my second thought was, how am I going to pay my bills? Like, those were really my first 2 big thoughts. And have SAFE come in without having to go through an application or a process or any of that kind of stuff that takes a few weeks before things happen.
SAFE is going to be there hopefully within 24 to 48 hours when some of those other benefits, the federal benefit or even workers' compensation and other things that family will be entitled to could take months sometimes, or maybe even years, depending on the circumstances of the death.
Being able to have those resources, that funding resource that SAFE provides for them to help ease that burden of another stress point that they just didn't need in their lives at that point.
You lose a spouse, it kind of just flips your world entirely upside down, and then you just have to kind of refigure out everything.
We were in her living room first thing in the morning on Monday morning. So it wasn't even 24 hours that SAFE presented that check to her, and her 3 little boys were still in their jammies, watching TV, and she was in shock.
They're right there, just immediately helping.
I didn't work for a long time, and I couldn't. I was not in the mental headspace to do it.
Usually heads of departments are pretty familiar with who we are and what we do. It's that line officer or that firefighter who might lose his or her life in the line of duty that doesn't know about that benefit, and so consequently wouldn't necessarily share that with their family. We're not just there to provide the financial benefit, but all that ongoing support, for those families in whatever they need.
Especially now, a lot of our people know what the benefit that SAFE provides, but I don't know that they would have really paid that much attention to it ahead of this tragedy.
Out of the blue, I didn't know SAFE existed. I didn't know there was so much advocacy for the police that...
We don't want to think about that. We don't want to fill out that paperwork with human resources that says, this is my beneficiary in case something bad happens to me. This is how I want my funeral to occur if something bad happens to me. I don't want to do it either. I understand. It's nothing you want to think about, but it's something that if those affairs are in order on the front end, and it makes your job easier to distribute these funds when they're needed the most.
These men and women, first responders, police, fire, and EMS, live their lives serving their community, and so I think it's important for the community to support an organization like SAFE so that we can support those people who have given so much.